There's power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Go shot.
Team 33 is an outside broadcast company.
Veteran actor.
Go shot 5. Go shot 5.
We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services.
Mondays are always seen as a day for business, but I tell you, football will not also be left out. As you can see on your screen, Sporting Lagos is welcoming Godswill Akpabio FC, and we are looking forward to seeing the beautiful game right here at Mobolaji Johnson Arena. We saw some beautiful games from the weekend, starting from Friday and Saturday, and today we'll return again to this same venue, where fans are even increased to see an interesting game. And you can see just how beautiful Lagos is. Cars still moving, people ready to deliver some jobs, some also leaving their offices as to get ready for something that will go down history. Can they go on to top the table? It's a question they've been asking themselves before this game, and they are here to actually answer that question. Sporting Lagos looking to get back into the Nigerian Premier Football League. Good afternoon, football fans. Welcome to this high-stakes Nigeria National League showdown. Today, we're looking forward to seeing the iconic Oniko Stadium in Lagos, popularly known now as the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. We bring you a clash of constructing styles, Sporting Lagos versus Godswill Akpabio FC. As you can see on your screens, it's already the exchange of pleasantries between fans, or between players actually, as the fans will not stop making those noises. As they are known, the noisy Lagosians, they are the hosts for today's game, as they look to get this one, to get past the current table toppers, Aqua United, in this conference. Conference B, to be precise. It's been interesting, and we are ready to see what's going to happen right here in an interesting game at this point. TX3 Sports is bringing this one to you live, and this is just the lineup for Sporting Lagos. Ebenezer Hackett tops the headlines, the man who actually made it to the Super Eagles at some point. Just 16 years of age. We've also got Sadiq Yusuf, Hilary Zion, Abraham, and there's Solomon Oluko, not forgetting the striker, Shola, also making it up right there. Captains also trying to get used to themselves. For the second time this season, they'll be playing against each other, as the ref asks where they'll be picking best for the coin to be rolled. Feels like Sporting Lagos will have the opportunity to pick as the host, and also the one who has the best of choices as far as the coin's luck is concerned. What a game we have lined up our hearts for tonight. They'll be playing under this very heat, and I tell you, it's going to be really, really interesting. The referees are lined up. The match commissioner is also very much right there, and she knows she's got a tough job for herself as the captains also take their positions. We've got our officials, as you can see on your screen. The referee is Kazim Ajibola. I've got Adeogun Olajide, Elegbede Olufemi, and Igeolu Akpo also supporting him on that job. Surely it's an interesting game. As they pose for their pictures, the players are also taking their positions. The fans are very much waiting to see what the home team can do at this point. But as we talk about the home team, we also know what the away team looks like. I'm on this list. Goalkeeper is Victor Obiowo. There's also Samuel Bassi on the list. Elijah Okon, Godwin Inyank, Oloke Sheung. And in the final third, we've got Utibe, Ime Sunday, Abraham Jeremiah, led by the head coach, Lawrence Ita of Godswill Akpabio United FC. A team just over 1 year old. Launched by the current president as he became one of the owners of football teams in Nigerian football. You can see from the benches on both sides, Clinton Lawani on that list will be looking to get off the bench, maybe to help his team get there. Malik Sanusi also right there. And Dong Eugene and also Solomon Akpan making it on the away sides and bench. What an interesting lineup we've seen from both sides, as both sides are actually ready to fight this one out. Contrasting styles, yes, but the point is, who wins this game? And who goes out best or who comes out best at the end of the day is what we're looking forward to. That's the coach of Sporting Lagos, Jeffrey Butter. Very much ready to butter the bread of his team as they go on to win the game. Sporting Lagos coming to this encounter with momentum and ambition. They have been one of the standout sides in the NNL Conference B this season, once again pushing near to the top of the table and showing they are serious contenders for promotion. Just earlier this year, Sporting Lagos started the year with a strong 2-0 away win over this same team, Godswill Akpabio FC. A result that kept them right in the hunt at the summit of the group. So confident, and they will be so confident also in this one. Their confidence will be really high in the camp today. Playing in front of their home fans. Same place they played in the league some 2 seasons ago. But unfortunately, they couldn't actually hold strong to finish the season as one of the top 17 teams, or top 16 teams actually, not to go on relegation. And that's the coach of the home side, Ibrahim Abdullahi, the away side actually. And he's going to be ready to give his best as far as this one is concerned. Lawrence Ita is the head coach of this side and is looking forward to actually leading his team to victory in this encounter. Can he come on for a revenge? Because that will be on his mind at this point, looking to do it against the team currently topping the table. I'm not doing this alone. I've got my man, Emmanuel Sebastian, as he will be taking us through this game from start to finish. Emmanuel, welcome.
Beautiful intro from you, as I must say. This is Sporting Lagos against Godswill Akpabio FC. One thing about Sporting Lagos is that there will always be drama, late goals, comebacks, everything. Whatever happens, this is a game where you will not be bored and you probably won't leave with your heart rate the same. Well, I've got beautiful weather for a game of football to get underway here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. As far as the humidity is concerned, 28 degrees. And these two sides will be slugging it out here. Well, so much at stake for Sporting Lagos. An important mission. Win the game today and they go top of the conference by virtue of Aqua United's loss away at Stormers. Surprising results. And Sporting Lagos hoping to do the job here on home soil. A game rescheduled for Monday, initially scheduled for Sunday. But the atmosphere here really high and palpable.
Really palpable, and it started on a dangerous note. That's a very bad landing from that man who went in for the ball, Kingsley Joseph. That looked unintentional. He just went straight up to get the ball. I think the referee called back his attention for that. But they go on with the throwing, and they are going on to attack, as we know them to do always. The home team wanted to get the goal as early as possible.
The noisy Lagosians bringing in the noise less than 3 minutes into this game. Sporting Lagos haven't not lost a game in the last 5. Heading into this game in a decent form, 4 wins rather, and a draw in their last 5 games, including in here, including a win against the same opponents away from home by 2-0. So looking to do the double today against Godswill Akpabio FC.
Like I mentioned earlier, Godswill Akpabio will come with this confidence that they can also get a revenge. It's going to be a tall order for them, but it's something that is possible. And you can see the way they are actually trying to stop their opponents. Maybe not as established, as experienced as Sporting Lagos, who has seen the league game. It felt like, fortunately, they couldn't stand up and to avoid that relegation. But it starts from a game like this. Contrasting views as we see them, but they can change that mindset by maybe going on to get the first goal in this game. If they draw first blood, Godswill Akpabio FC has the confidence to actually get a victory, or at least pick a point. That'll be enough revenge if you ask me.
Three minutes of action here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Sporting Lagos on blue tops and black shorts. Playing from left to right. Clearly distinguished. Stark contrast to the opponent's attire here today. So both teams hoping to get the maximum best as far as this fixture is concerned. Both teams in Conference B of the NLL standings. Aqua United leading the charge with 22 points as he stands. Surprise 3-1 loss away as Thomas. Sporting Lagos 2 points behind. Maximum points here for the Lagosians. We'll see them leapfrog the promised keepers. Well, for Godswill Akpabio, stays 7th on the log with 15 points. We've got a chance to move up to 5th if they can also get maximum points here today. Sporting Lagos trying to come forward now with the very first real attacking move of this game. Across, comes into the box, all a glancing header from the max man. Ali Baba just couldn't direct that one to target. Decent try. A goal kick for Godswill Akpabio.
That was really close. A beautiful cross coming to the striker. He just needed to connect with that one with his head. But Ali Baba couldn't. And it was a good defensive work also, troubling him in that situation from the defenders. If he had gotten that one, we would have been talking about maybe the first goal or the first save from the goalkeeper. And like I mentioned, they are also pushing. They are not stopping where they are. Godswill Akpabio FC also pushing to just see that if we're not getting into that final third, we're also pushing to at least dominate the midfield. It's going to be a tough one for them. Like I mentioned, the first result, the only mindset they have right now is at least picking up a draw right here. Well, that would be enough revenge, even if they don't get a victory, playing against a team that possibly should be topping the table if they win this game.
Oh, clearly one of the most significant fixtures of the season for Sporting Lagos. Just giving us vibes of the Arsenal City Premier League title fight. Not trying to put both, in same pedestal, but Sporting Lagos can go top.
So who's the bottling team? Are we going to choose them by their jerseys?
Well, I'm going to keep it safe.
Okay.
I'm not going to call any of the team, the bottling team, as it stands right now.
As they call them. But just to take you back to that, Arsenal have actually surprised a couple of people. And some still believe strongly that no matter what they go through, they still have the right to win that title. That's just by the way, focusing on what we have right here. These guys have actually shown confidence, Sporting Lagos. And like I said, the hunger they've got to get back into the MPFL is what is keeping them at this height.
Here comes Aliu. Aliu with a right-footed ball into the box. Well, he was a cross, looks like a cross. He wasn't definitely trying to go for a goal there, but just too high for the intended targets right at the 6-yard box.
That should be Shekwa Okonji running into that direction. I think what happened to Aliu Baba in that situation was not looking up when he was going to make that cross. But Shekwa Okonji was very much right there, open space. He just needed the ball to connect with his foot, but that ball was really hit hard like a strike, or a caller into the post, which was supposed to come as a cross. He should be doing better, and that's what we expect from both players in the final third. Special trainings on situations like this. Hopefully he gets it better the next time.
Throwing for Godswill Akpabio. 7 minutes of action here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Still no goals in this match day 11 encounter. Oh, we're talking about title races earlier on, just to put things in perspective. Table toppers of this conference will not be crowned champions. A weak attempt at goal there. We're going to be having a Super 4 to determine the champion. So, if you finish top of the table, you will be promoted to the top flight. Well, you've still got 3 more games to play to determine who will be the champions of the 2025-2026 NNL season.
And that's the round robin Super 4 format games that we play just after the end of the season. It's going to be interesting, and that's just to determine, like you mentioned, who wins the title. It used to be Super 8 for those who have not been following. Super 8 was first and second on each table, coming together to find Final 4 and those who also qualify for the league. But now it's easy and straight up top of the table for each conference qualify straight up to the Nigerian Premier Football League, the 4 of them. That means you've won your conference. And then you now have to bid for who wins the NNL title. That's the new format right now.
We've got a man down for Sporting Lagos. The guilty party just pleading his innocence. The referee has sounded his whistle. Well, for this man, still got some job to do as far as securing promotion to the top flight is concerned. Jeffrey Botta for Sporting Lagos. Sporting Lagos still trying to come forward, but one back cleanly there by Godswill Akpabio. Can they go on the break? Diagonal to the right hand side. Well, poor attempt to control that one, but just enough to get it away for a corner for the opposition.
Looked like a heavy ball for that man, Mutibe Achibong, the one who struck that ball strike earlier for the away team. But the ball was going to connect to another player. We should just call that a defensive job, even though it wasn't well controlled.
10 minutes of action here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Sporting Lagos nil, Godswill Akpabio nil. Corner for the visitors. Corner on the right hand side is going to be an outswinger. One of the options waiting, Kingsley Joseph in the box for the visitors. Corner comes in. A chance for the scum past every intended target in the box, but still Godswill Akpabio in possession. Kingsley Joseph has done just enough to win the throw. It will be taken by Elijah Okon. Victor doing just enough to prevent Kingsley from posing any real threats. And now the challenge from Elijah Okon. Free kicks for Sporting Lagos. There's been a slow start to this game. On paper, it's a game you feel Sporting Lagos are just going to claim maximum points. Clearly in better form than their visitors. I talked about the last 5 games for Sporting Lagos earlier on. They've won 4 of the last 5. For Godswill Akpabio to head into this game with just a win in the last 5 games, 2 wins rather, beg your pardon. Headed into this fixture fresh from a 1-0 win at home to Osun United on home soil. The last 2 wins have actually been a home win.
Should also give them kudos for going away to get a draw at Osun. And also, their last loss actually came against the same Sporting Lagos. It's 3 games ago, last year. So that's why they feel something has to change in this one.
Now they have a free kick. Kingsley once again fouled. Just right. The left-hand edge of the 18-yard box. Hacked down there by Solomon Uloko for Sporting Lagos.
It's clearly pulled. Not to wait about it. And that wins them a free kick in a good situation, depending on how this is going to be handled.
2-man wall for Sporting Lagos. Cross into the box, headed out. So kindly for a strike. A chance on the follow-up now. Harcourt makes the save. Now you could see the encouragement from the fan. If you could hear Super Eagles, Super Eagles.
I heard that alone.
Yeah.
Sounded so clearly in my ears.
He's been part of the Super Eagles squad in recent times. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Was part of the home-based Eagles first.
Yeah, the Chan team, yeah.
They also came on the list for the AFCON.
Provisional squad.
Yeah, provisional squad. That's a big plus for him. A man who is just about 16 years of age. Really huge. Starting his career so early. And I'm showing signs that there's a greater future for him. He's been doing this for Sporting Lagos for over a year now, over 2 years. I think he was there with them at the MPFL the last time they came on board. Mr. Hackert. Not so sure of that information, but he's a man we've known for over a year now, and he's shown his qualities over time. Anytime he's called upon.
Oh, this fixture, an opportunity that they cannot afford to waste. Every fixture carries its own weight. Group winners, automatic promotion to the top flight. Well, Godswill Akpabio, they headed into this game. You might want to be carried away by virtue of their position in the table, but they've scored the second highest number of goals in this conference. The conference B in the NNL. Clearly an attacking, free scoring side. Arrived here today knowing that they have a point to prove, and clearly will not make it easy for their host. Sporting Lagos in possession on the right hand side. We've got Jacob situated on that right hand side of the Sporting Lagos attack. Well, can he get to the end of that pass? Just too heavy for Hilary Zion.
That was actually some brilliant pass right there, but unfortunately it didn't go as planned. It was maybe too heavy for that young man, Seun Akonji. He's not been getting the balls in the end. Always been in the right position, but maybe the balls he's been getting has been too heavy for him. 2 times now it's happened in some good situations where they would have launched a very perfect attack. But it's a sign that they know his space. They know he's always in position, and they know he can always cause trouble to the opposing defense. Good football so far from Sporting Lagos, but I love the fact that Godswill Akpabio United FC are also not giving up. They are also closing them down. They know how dangerous they can be in the attack. And they are actually closing them down to make sure that that midfield is not let open. You can see how they are choked up right there, about 5 of them. About 2 defensive midfielders, 2 central midfielders, and maybe 1 attacking midfielder. The striker also supporting that midfield to make sure that it's not an easy move from Sporting Lagos.
Oh, they've got a promising chance now on the right-hand side. The cutback comes in. A chance to hit this one while he's gone past 2. Red shirt. Can the finish come now? The goalkeeper makes the save. Oh, Victor Samuel just couldn't finish that one. He's trying to break through the legs of the goalkeeper. And now on the break, Godswill Akpabio. Kingsley cut back off his own. A chance to strike. He was tame in the end. Easy catch for Harcourt. What a chance there for Sporting Lagos. And how haven't they gone in front there?
End-to-end stuff with just so many. I tell you, that was really brilliant from Sporting Lagos. Beautiful calls right there. Gets to his hand at the perfect time, Victor Samuel. And how does he miss such a chance? You had the whole space in the air. You had the weight of the post, but couldn't do the right
Solomon
thing.
once again with a low cross in the box. Cleared to safety. Oh, really piled up more pressure in the last couple of minutes. Sporting Lagos just 2 minutes above the quarter-hour mark. And Victor with the best chance of the game. Here he is once again. Oh, looking for the penalty there. Just couldn't get that. The referee couldn't be swayed. Throwing for Sporting Lagos.
Not sure he was looking for a penalty. Maybe he was going to do a bicycletta right there. Or just go down and hit the ball into the back of the net. I thought that was the plan he had.
17
really
minutes,
actually.
17 minutes on the clock. A crossfield ball to the opposite side. Kingsley for Godswill Akpabio. Kingsley couldn't finish. Well, the chances are coming now for either side. Kingsley Joseph for Godswill Akpabio. Oh, Harcourt making himself big to prevent that one from going in. Both goalkeepers caught interaction in the last couple of minutes. Well, like you mentioned, there's end-to-end stuff here.
Huge end-to-end stuff, Manny. Beautiful move again from that man, Kingsley Joseph. He's been making the best of runs, but I think the balls on the final third has been a challenge. Harcourt was brilliant also, but there was no hit on that ball. It was really soft, and it was just easy for the goalkeeper to stop. think they can do better with some such situations. The attackers, you don't have these chances every now and then. But I love the fact that both teams are actually attacking, doing all they can to make sure that nothing stops them from doing what they have to do with the game. Goalkeeping has also been brilliant from that man, Ebenezer Hackett. It's done right. It's done right. The last 2 times it's been called upon, even though the attackers have a lot of questions to answer by hitting those balls really tame. Good football total for both sides.
Good football indeed. Unlocking the goals so far. And another day, you would wonder, those 2 chances could have resulted in a goal for these 2 sides. The chance here for Kingsley Joseph. Great diagonal. Took it in his stride brilliantly. But the finish in the end, maybe not hit with so much power with the outside of his right boot.
I think you should give more credit to Hackett from what we've seen from the replay. That ball could have beaten him so easily. His reflexes were sharp. If not, he would have just rolled into the back of the net.
Sporting Lagos trying to play out from the back. Always comes with his own risks. Sadiq Yusuf with the eventual clearance. Throwing for Godswill Akpabio. Sent into the box. Oh, nicely done. Great skill there to take it into his stride. The through ball comes. Akanji just doing just enough to keep it alive, but the pass was well intercepted. Timely intervention there. Another beautiful nutmeg there. Godswill Akpabio now will come forward. Oh, great defending from Sadiq. Getting that one easily from Ime Sunday. 20 minutes of action. We've seen glorious chances for these 2 sides, but the scoreline remains Sporting Lagos 0, Godswill Akpabio 0.
I love the fact that Godswill Akpabio are coming into this game understanding that a win for them will maybe topple the top side, not for them to go up there, but to also open up the space.
Here they come again now. Steffel Bus couldn't go past his marker. Great show of strength there from the defender.
Otibe Achipong coming back there to also help the defense. A strong move. Had to power down and just make sure that there was no overpowering and losing of that ball in that situation. It makes it interesting when you see situations like that. Just to tell you that anybody coming his way. You see him is already at the midfield again, helping every situation. Otibe Achipong.
Sporting Lagos yet to taste defeat on home soil this season. Godswill Akpabio hoping to beat the team to inflict their very first loss here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. In the most crucial game of the season at this point for Sporting Lagos. Well, Kingsley have seen much of the ball for Godswill Akpabio on this left-hand side. He's had chances, dead balls, and also from open play. Godswill Akpabio with another chance now. Can they take advantage? Sporting Lagos giving away possession easily. Can the away side now make this one count? Untouched too many. Now Sporting Lagos have got bodies back. Godswill Akpabio will have to try again and play out, trying to break this defensive shape for Sporting Lagos. A free kick for Sporting Lagos. Yellow card is out now. Aliu, the man fouled.
Looks like that went to Elijah. He actually did the wrong thing, went with his hands and also went really tough on him. Just made sure he brought him down. And you wonder why he had to do that when you had 3 players. The referee was tired of being patient, and that was the first yellow card he will be earning for his team. That was the first yellow card we've seen in this game, actually.
Confirmation of that yellow card, Elijah Okon for Godswill Akpabio.
I think that was needless, actually. But he's actually stopped the attack, or maybe anything that would have followed.
No collision there. The referee giving that one as an advantage for Sporting Lagos. "24 minutes here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Still awaiting the very first goal of this match day 11 encounter. Both teams have gone close to breaking the deadlock here. Both goalkeepers equal to the task. This is great from Sporting Lagos. Oh, this is a well-worked chance. The finish just couldn't come. Victor Samuel once again with another glorious opportunity. That was a beautiful move from Sporting Lagos. The way they walked that one from the edge of the 18-yard box could have been a brilliant goal.
As much as you want to give credit to the goalkeeper, Victor Obio, you also just fault that man, Victor Samuel, for the opt-in time, missing a glorious chance. The first time he hit it poorly. This time around, whether it was trying to roll it past the goalkeeper or hit a strike, you can't explain. They should be at least 1-0 up at this point. These are clear-cut chances, and what a beautiful move we saw from that middle. Sporting Lagos are playing some very beautiful football. One-touch football. You must give credit to the coach who has actually led them to this point, Jeffrey Butter. Sincerely, he's had butter to the bread of this team. But it's about them just taking chances in the final third. And you're asking the question, would he have been Aliou Baba in that situation and maybe would have put the ball in the back of the net? He's coming in from the flanks, and he's just missing those chances. Victor Samuel, he has to do better. As one who's wearing the number 10 jersey, you know what that means in football. That means he's a key player to the team. And you can see the face of the coach, not happy at this point, even for the opposing side. You just imagine what the home team coach will be looking like, Jeffrey Butter.
Hopefully they don't get to rue those missed chances, Sporting Lagos. They've walked it really well. All that is needed is the application of a finish.
This would have gone beyond the goal for the week. Should have been nominated for Pushkash. That's how beautiful the move was from start. Moving the ball from the midfield with one touch to between 3, 4, 5 players in such a situation. I know it's arguable, but it was really a brilliant move that would have ended up in a goal. And you see them doing it overtime. That means it's not a fluke. Sporting Lagos, kid off spot, and they have to get the goal to make that difference.
So far, it hasn't come from either side. No difference as far as the scoreline is concerned so far in this game. Still 0-0. Sporting Lagos will come forward once again, this time on the right-hand side. Another beautiful cross. Goalkeeper gets a slight hand to it. Solomon been able to bend some decent crosses high, low into that danger area. Nicely done, calm, cool, collected. Sporting Lagos back in possession. Akanji to Raheem Suleiman. And now to Hilary Zion. It's Victor Samuel. He's got options in Solomon. Solomon gets the return pass. Solomon with a nice through ball now for Victor. Victor sends a low cross in the box. Another chance for Sporting Lagos. This time it was Aliou Baba who just couldn't apply the finishing touch. Well, he's been begging for those chances, and now he's got one. Look at that.
How was that missed? That was an empty net just to slot the ball into the back of the net. This is actually easier than what we're talking about, the man who made the pass, Victor Samuel. He felt if I couldn't score the goal, let me make the assist. Goes in very beautifully well from the right side and looks up, finds him, that man, the striker for the team. And Aliou Baba wasn't able to just find that net, and they tried to make that one back, but unfortunately still didn't work out. Easy touch would have done it for him. We've seen this kind of goals missed in the weekend, even in big games, and it's happening again in this game. Same in the NNL. Tough times are really calling at this point, Manny.
You wonder how much more chance they would need to create. Oh, Solomon, he's been brilliant. He's done well to keep it alive for Sporting Lagos. Hilary Zion found his defensive partner. Abraham now to Jacob. Jacob to Victor. Victor with a great through ball for Aliyu. Great run from Aliyu. Hilary to Victor. Victor's pass intercepted. Given away by Kingsley for Godswill Akpabio. Here's Aliyu now for Sporting Lagos, trying to walk the angle for the strike. Stopped by in his tracks there.
If you notice what I've noticed, Manny, Victor Samuel is one of the best passers of the ball in this game. No doubt he missed the best of chances, but I think he's dropped back even more now to just create those chances in midfield, open up the spaces for the defense, to make those passes through for his own attackers. And you can see him always connecting almost with that man, the striker for the team, Aliyu Baba. And you just wonder why they are not taking these chances. They would have exposed this team completely. And like you mentioned, hopefully they don't ruin this chance that they have actually created to this point.
Half an hour played here in Lagos. Sporting Lagos 0, Godswill Akpabio 0. 13 minutes of action. Sporting Lagos have created chance after chance, but so far deadlock yet to be broken. Well, after 30 minutes of action here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, there will be brief minutes of cooling break. Both teams taking a breather as we go into the final 15 minutes of the first 45. Well, this has been a game Sporting Lagos clearly created more chances than the opposition. Godswill Akpabio, they've had chances of their own, but both teams so far failed to take advantage.
I tell you, this cooling break is very needed. 32 degrees is what we have at this point. It's never been this hot in a long time in Lagos. And you see what is happening to players right now. And maybe they might want to put some of those misses on the weather itself. And you should just cut them some slacks, because sometimes you feel so energetic in clearing those or putting those balls in the back of the net on a good day. I think weather also plays a role in deliveries of players. I love what we've seen so far in the game, but unfortunately there's been no goals. But you must give it to Sporting Lagos, Manny. They played the best of football, held their own, opened up spaces, created chances upon chances. Not just one, not two, not even three in this game. Unfortunately, they, as a team pushing for the top, have not been able to get the goal they need in this encounter. They've imposed their own style, sincerely. The fans are buzzing with the vuvuzelas, the noisy Lagosians as we call them. And I tell you, the stakes are really clear. And kickoff has been seen, 30 minutes has been played. But this moment is not what we want to see with our goals.
Well, an interesting game we witnessed here in the top flights less than 24 hours ago. Ikorodu City needing a late equalizer to share the spoils with Bayelsa United. Kazim Ajibola, our center referee, now has gotten us back underway. And Sporting Lagos now trying to create once again. Oh, Godswill Akpabio doing just enough so far. to prevent the home side from getting all the advantage. Now this is a beautiful through ball. He stayed onside. Could this be the moment for the other side? A low cross on the box came off the frame of the goal. Or was he trying to go for glory there, or just trying to send one in across the face of goal? But he's been denied by the frame of the goal.
Reminds you of what a player like Douglas Maicon did, and he was the goalkeeper that saved that Ebenezer Harcourt. Just a touch on it. Ime Sunday almost putting the ball in the back of the net. Unfortunately, he couldn't. The players were expecting him to make a cross, a low cross actually, but he looked at the goalkeeper, felt he could hit a strike from that distance. And you remember Douglas Maicon, like I mentioned, in the game he played for Inter Milan back in the days. I think it was against Tottenham Hotspur. He hit that ball from that distance and the ball went into the back of the net. This actually went in front of the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper was so brilliant. And I tell you, this is him showing why he was invited to this Super Eagles squad at some point in time. Harcourt, wonderful goalkeeper any day, anytime.
Well, you can mark that as a save for Ebenezer Harcourt. A crucial touch, just preventing that one from Ime Sunday from going in. 10 more minutes to normal time in this first 45. Both teams have really created enough to get themselves in front. Just the goals lacking in this game. Throwing for Sporting Lagos, Solomon to take. Jacob has done well for the Lagosians. Well, there was an infringement there right at the edge of the box. Oh, the contact wasn't inside the area, it was at the edge. The fall was inside the box, but now it is a free kick for Sporting Lagos. So Gunjobi Kamoro, the low-key man there. And he goes into the referee's box. Free kick for Sporting Lagos.
Clearly a sign, he had to pull him back. That was him moving clearly into the box, and he was really lucky that wasn't in the box. Quickly left him when he was getting closer. He knew and actually lost his balance, and that was the best thing to just do at that time. Let him go. Sheung Akonji was making a great attack in that situation, and it's a free kick for them. Hopefully they take advantage of this tackle, or this free kick that has been given to them.
Free kick for Sporting Lagos. Is this the chance? Wayward attempt. No worries for the goalkeeper. Akonji just clearly wouldn't want to watch that on replays.
He actually cost the free kick. I think he was the best man for them to take it, but that was a rugby strike. Completely over and not even close to getting to the back of the net. He should be doing better. Should be doing better. Should at least force a save or at least hit the wall. But maybe we have a better luck next time.
Free kick for the visitors. Won by the captain of the side, Samuel Basi. Gunjobi Kamoro to take this one. Sends it into the box. Headed out by Sadiq Yusuf. This time advantage for the home side. Challenge was right in front of the referee. Tuna win for Sporting Lagos in a controlled performance in the reverse fixture of this tie. Clearly the objective today is to complete the double and keep the momentum firmly in their hands. Kanji once again for Sporting Lagos. Victor Samuel doing just enough to keep hold of possession. Here's Solomon. Can he send another danger cross? This time decided to go for glory. Over the top for Solomon. Oh, the first touch wasn't as clean. But the referee seems to have given that as an advantage for the visitors.
Looks like an offside call actually, because he wasn't brought down, or maybe a handball in that situation. Spot on from the referee and his assistant referee, doing a great job as they communicate perfectly. The local, clearly, he was trying to be smart with that, had his foot out, and he just thought he was going to control that with his foot, but needed support from his hand. It was kudos to the assistant referee. Well sighted, and calling the attention of the referee for that one to be given.
Is that a decent game, Moloko Solomon? Down that right-hand channel. And his counterpart, Elijah, will take the free kick for Godswill Akpabio into the box. 5 more minutes to normal time. 5 more minutes plus added time left to play in this first 45. Sporting Lagos and Godswill Akpabio still playing a goalless affair here. This match day 11 clash. We came into this game with just a fully fit squad. Chidera unfortunately out with a muscle tear picked up in recent friendly. Sidelined for approximately 6 weeks.
You see this man, Jacob Aldona, taking the throw-in, but he showed his anger just not quite long. Was expecting the pass almost immediately. He knows how to play. Shala Olatunjoye delaying that pass for him. And little things like this could actually lead to this miscommunication in the team. But I love the fact that they've taken it up almost immediately and continued the movement of the football as they win a free kick. Sporting Lagos dominating, even though you see those chances coming once in a while from Godswill Akpabio anytime they have the ball to move.
Four conferences in the NNL. Table toppers vying for a spot into the top flight for next season. A bit of an issue here for Godswill Akpabio. They've got a player down.
That's a key player for them. It's actually been almost everywhere, especially in that defense. Stopping and disrupting the flow of the the Sporting Lagos team a couple of times. They will want to see him get back on his feet to continue the game.
We've got some faces here at the Valaji Johnson Arena enjoying the very best of the action here. Well, good to see the man back on his feet.
Maybe we want to get some treatment before he gets back on the feet, on the pitch rather. Utipe Achipong, very instrumental player for the side.
We've got some of the academy players for Ikorodu City here to have some time. Remember, the top side played out a 1-1 draw here against Bayelsa United. He needed a late free kick to secure a point. Increasingly tight as far as the MPFL standard is concerned. Just 2 points separating the top 6 positions, the top 5 rather. Top 5 still all with a chance to be crowned champions of the MPFL. The top flights where Sporting Lagos are gunning to make a return. since being relegated.
It would have been so painful to Ikorodu City. They would have actually extended their lead on top of that table. Unfortunately, they couldn't. This is just a free kick that happened not quite long. Ali Baba brought down again by Godwin Ian. Was actually clipped from the back. They're taking the free kick just short. They move on with the game and just find a way to break through.
We'll wait for confirmation of how much added time as we hit the 45th minute mark. Solomon has decided to allow that one to roll over, but there was no blue shirt behind waiting to pounce. You could see what he was trying to do, but not perfectly executed.
So much has come from that man on the right side. He's been doing a lot, cutting in. Shola Lodunjoye. Unfortunately, his final balls have not reached the final hands that he would have wanted. What did Solomon do right there? He should be doing better with that.
Wait for confirmation of added time, but here he comes. 3 minutes of added time. Sporting Lagos still knocking on the door. Corner taking shots. Still Sporting Lagos with another chance. The cutback comes in. Well, it was blocked. Who got the final touch? It came off a blue shirt to goal kick for the visitors.
I thought it was supposed to be a corner, but Shinwa Ladijoye is doing it again. It's really caught in Shola rather. Lovely move again, but his right foot has let it down in that situation. Ball touched him back before he went out for a goal kick. Wonderful player. I think they have got to get a better communication. If they continue like this, maybe they'll have to wait till the second half to show better.
And that was a chance for Sporting Lagos. Well, the goalkeeper there called into action to make this save, denying Sporting Lagos from taking a late lead in added time of half-time in this game. Victor with a crucial save.
Ali Baba really hit that one hard. Almost got that ball. I think that's the best save we've seen in this game so far. And you must give kudos to the goalkeeper, Victor Bio, stopping that one and punching it away for the corner.
Able to help himself back on his feet. So Gunjabi Kamaru. Sporting Lagos deciding to play on. Can they create one final chance before halftime? Well, it's gone down in the box. Oh, there was a shove right at the edge. Free kick is the decision. And this could just be the moments before halftime for Sporting Lagos. A great run into the box there by Shola. Oh, the contact was outside. The fall was inside. But the most important was where the contact happened, and it was at the edge. Great call from the referee. Free kick for Sporting Lagos.
That would have been an easy goal for him, or at least a closer goal. And you wonder, that would have been a red card for that man, Elijah Okon. It wasn't a yellow card. I think the referee just had to let that one slide. It was a very dangerous tackle. The man was on goal. Or maybe the referee saw it differently. Shola Oladujoye was having a great move. But the only weakness he would have had right there was that he's using his left foot. He would have had to place that ball so well to beat the goalkeeper. But it's another chance for them to actually do something beautiful.
He's too tall whenever he's been called into action. Victor Obio for Godswill Akpabio. Can he stand tall once again from this free kick opportunity? It's a 5-man wall for the visitors. Raheem Suleiman. Decent try from the captain, just too high. And that will be the final kick in this first 45. It's been an entertaining first 45 minutes of action here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Sporting Lagos have created so many chances to get the opener in this game. Godswill Akpabio also have created chances of their own. Both goalkeepers keeping their team in the game. Now this man, Victor Obio, in goal for Godswill Akpabio, has made some crucial saves to deny Jeffrey Bottas' team from taking the lead heading into the break. But an eventful first 45 it's been. Still a lot to play for in the second 45. Sporting Lagos hoping to secure a win here to go top of the log. Well, so far it's even Stevens between these two sides. Still a lot to be done. Both managers Jeffrey Bottas for Sporting Lagos and Lawrence Ita for Godswill Akpabio will be hoping to foil their side coming out for the second 45. Well, Sporting Lagos have it all to do. They would need to show that they need this point more. Godswill Akpabio so far have true spanner in the works of the home side after 45 minutes of half-time. 45 minutes of action here in Lagos. No goals. Half-time score line. Sporting Lagos 0, Godswill Akpabio 0. Well, in case you missed the first 45 minutes of action live here on TX3 Sports, we've got some of the high moments for you. Godswill Akpabio got us underway. The visitors started on the right-hand side. They had chances to get their noses in front. Ebenezer Hackett called interaction as early as the 12th minutes of this game. The fan and the strike from Achibong, or just straight at the goalkeeper. An easy and routine save from Ebenezer Hackett to keep Sporting Lagos in the game. Well, this was another glorious chance. This time fell kindly to Kingsley Joseph. Was trying to maybe dink that one past Hackett, but he made himself big. A left-handed save from the Sporting Lagos goalkeeper. Well, this was another glorious chance for the home side of Victor Samuel after a well-worked move from Sporting Lagos to string some couple of nice passes together. The final pass fell kindly for Victor Samuel, who just couldn't make the finish. And this one from Aliyu, all he needed to do was to tuck it home. The cross from Victor was good. All that was lacking was that finish. No chance for the goalkeeper there. Aliyu just couldn't get the final touch. And that chance coming in the 28th minute. And in the 33rd, the visitors with another glorious chance. A strike with so much venom on the right. And the save from Ebenezer Hackett. It was a slight touch, but just enough to hit it just away from the target. Denied there by the frame of the goal. The visitors go to Akpabio. Well, after those chances created, both teams on another day might just be in front from those chances. But so far, no goals to report here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. We've seen the 45 minutes of action. We've still got 45 more minutes to come. We'll go on a short break, and when we return, it is straight into the action for the second 45.
What we do at Team 33, it's not just a business. There is power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Setback right 2. Goal shot 2.
Team 33 is a outside broadcast company.
Nigerian veteran actor.
Goal shot 5. Goal shot 5.
We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services. What we do at Team 33, it's not just a business. There is power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Setback right 2. And goal shot 2.
Team 33 is a outside broadcast company.
Nigerian veteran actor.
Goal shot 5. Goal shot 5. Thank you.
We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services. What we do at Team 33, it's not just a business. There is power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Setback right 2. And goal shot 2.
Team 33 is a outside broadcast company.
Nigerian veteran actor.
Goal shot 5. Goal shot 5. Thank you.
We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services.
Still live at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, awaiting the second 45 between Sporting Lagos and Godswill Akpabio FC. Well, we've still got some of the spectators here in the stadium, still waiting for the 45 minutes left to play in this game. Remember, we are live on TX3 Sports, bringing you live coverage of the Nigerian National League, the second tier of football league system in Nigeria. Remember, this game is a rescheduled fixture, so these fans have done just enough to make their way down here to enjoy the very best of this fixture. It's a Monday evening, yes, as it stands in this part of the world. Mondays can be a busy day. That's really Sporting Lagos and Godswill Akpabio, still no goals to separate these two sides. Well, as you've seen the first 45, what can you expect from the second 45? We've seen chances from these two sides, but I mean, do you see these two teams breaking the deadlock in the second half of this game?
I won't be surprised if both teams score, Manny. Technicality has shown in this game. Sporting Lagos have been beautiful. But one thing I know about the Godswill Akpabio side, they are dangerous. They've shown that quick turnover, that direct ball forward. And they've actually shown that they can make Sporting Lagos retreat when they need them to get to defense. So it's a strong football game from both sides. Sporting Lagos have been the strongest side, obviously. That's why they are second on the log. That's why they need this victory to top the table. But I tell you, what we have seen so far, if Sporting Lagos are not careful, if Jeffrey Botter didn't do his job so well in there, and he has those players missing chances again, don't be surprised when you see one of those goals from Godswill Akpabio FC. They just scored that one and they go lock up shop, and that might just be the end of the story for today's game.
Not for the first time, the North Delegations have been in this situation where they needed to win and go top of the log. But ahead of this game, head coach Jeffrey Botter, speaking, in the build-up to this game, said today it's a different situation and the team is in a different shape mentally, physically, and technically. He alluded that they've gotten much better all round, and most importantly, very comfortable and confident with the pressure that comes with what they want to achieve this season. So yeah, they've won in some difficult situation, admitting where the growth has came from. Heading into the second half of the season, they were 2 points behind. And anything apart from a win against Solution FC, which was a result they got away from home, unprecedented, winning away by 3-0 last time out against Solution FC. Then Aqua United also responded with a win to go top, and now Aqua United have lost this past weekend. So a second chance now for Sporting Lagos to win and go top. So the coach has said they've improved since that time, and now they want to do it again, and hopefully they don't fluff their lines for the second time. But so far, they're yet to score, and they would really want to score in this second 45.
Going away to Solution FC to get a result. A victory, actually. 3-0 victory is huge. So they have that mindset that in 5 games they've not lost. They want to do it on their own home ground, and they won't be dropping points right here. So with the kind of football they played, it means they can do it again. They drew against the same Solution FC on their own home ground. So turning things around. I hope they will not be doing the same against this team. On that team, they went away to get a result. And coming back home, it's going to be a huge surprise if you ask me.
We're on the way for the second 45. Sporting Lagos nil, Godswill Akpabio nil. The home side now attacking the goal to our left. And the visitors playing from left to right. The home side trying to get onto a bright start in this second half now. The clearance blocked by the captain. Here's Akanji. Akanji sends a low cross looking for Aliu. Cross intercepted. First corner of the second 45. Warning signs here for the visitors. Less than a minute since the restart, And the home side have gotten the very first corner of the half. Corner taking short. Akonji waiting for the return. Couldn't get the return pass. Godswill Akpabio now will try to break. Ball over the top. Nicely done by Solomon. Sporting Lagos rural group and trying to play out from the back once again. Bright start for the home side this season.
Really bright start. I love the fact that the confidence in that defense is clear. You see what Abraham is doing with his partner, Sadiq Yusuf, over there. Calmly taking the ball no matter who was coming. Not fearing or caring whose ox is God. Love the fact that they are calm, and that's what you need first as a defender. And also one guarding the goalkeeper. They've shown their confidence. Ebenezer Harcourt has also been confident, and that's the sign you need as a goalkeeper, having those guys. So look at the way he's controlling the defense, Abraham. Launching the balls up forward.
Ball over the top for Akonji. He's got the pace. Can he go past his marker? Nice defending from Godswill Akpabio. Oh, Martins Ikwe just preventing Akonji from going past him. A low cross from Victor. Liu with the header. Well, always difficult when you try to twist your head to head that one on target.
Man like Lewandowski will get goals like this, but this is really difficult actually. He came directly up on his head, and he wasn't well positioned to put that one down to the side of his head. It's about calculation, it's about being certain, but that was a brilliant cross actually. And I saw what Ali Baba wanted to do right there. Unfortunately, he didn't get it right. If you ask me, I'll be surprised if I see Jeffrey Butter, the coach of the side, coming up with a substitution up front, because the midfield has been spectacular. The defense have not done badly. It is about what is happening up front right now, taking those chances. We've seen chances missed by Victor Samo and Liu Baba. Sometimes also Seun Akonji. So you need to work something out as quickly as possible to get the goal. Maybe we'll just be looking in that direction to call up somebody from the bench, either to add up to what we have already, or maybe take off one of the players to be certain that this is the X factor to turn things around for them in this game.
Well, Victor has kept that one alive.
Some great run from the midfield has been so instrumental in the midfield. His final balls and the final third have just been where he has a challenge. And I see that he's dropped back to just make the passes, not going forward to get the goals again. Having more from Ali Baba in that final third, facing the goalkeeper a couple of times. But maybe things will change again, as they're just trying to make things difficult for the Godswill Akpabio United team, who need to work things out to get a goal in this encounter, or at least keep it watertight at the back to make sure that nothing goes past them.
I love the confidence in which they keep possession. Sporting Lagos.
So brilliant, so brilliant.
They walk the ball so well, playing out from back to front.
So brilliant on the ball, man. They have just been confident. They don't just launch the balls. When you see them lob the ball over, they've actually located the player. Maybe the midfield is choked up. We saw one of those passes earlier in the second half. I think it came in from the midfield. Just looked out for that man who made the beautiful run also to that ball earlier. Shola Olagdunjoye, who's also been running the wings right there on the right. Unfortunately, his balls have not been going in perfectly as he would have wanted.
Godswill Akpabio still trying to find their feet in the second 45. A football club, well structured even down to the academy level. Just about 2 years ago, the Sporting Lagos Academy won the Gothia Puma Trophy in Gothenburg, Sweden. Finish runners up in the TCC Cup. Can they get the opener here? Low cross, easy catch for the goalkeeper. Akonji was waiting to pounce, but the goalkeeper was just too fast for Akonji to get to the end of that low cross from Victor.
Victor Samuel is not getting it right in that ball, but I saw what he wanted to do right there. But I was expecting him to maybe hit the ball hard from that distance. I think they are playing to the coach's instruction. Always wanted to pass the ball for another person to strike. But sometimes you need to hit the ball and maybe throw caution to the wind in such situations. He should have struck that one really hard and maybe forced the goal. The first goal actually, or forced the save from the goalkeeper, letting them understand that it's not just a one-way movement. I think that has got to change as quickly as possible. We got everything right with just the goals.
Free kick for the home side. Victor, the man fouled. Been a bright start. It's been all Sporting Lagos since the restart of the second 45. Godswill Akpabio just trying to hold on here. Sporting Lagos looking like the favourites to get the next goal in this game. 6 minutes into the second 45, free kick for Sporting Lagos taking shots, quite surprisingly. Almost. You must admire his tenacity. He's been a hard worker in this game for Sporting Lagos.
Akonji has really been instrumental. Seun Akonji, wonderful player. But just unfortunate that his final balls have not really helped his team get that victory or get the goal that they need. But his work rate is almost second to none. He's run all through that left side, covered almost every blade of grass on that wing from the defense to the attack. More of the attack actually. But when there are no results to show, it almost looks like they're not working hard. And just hope that he gets it right in that final play.
Talking about the Sporting Lagos Academy, runners up in the TCC Cup in 2024. Stand-up players from that competition, Samuel Umar and Edward Chilo, went up to represent the under-15 national team, while Ebenezer Hackett played a pivotal role in the Flying Eagles triumph at the WAFL B under-20 tournament. And here is a chance on the break now for Godswill Akpabio. Can they make this one count? One touch too many. Robbed off the ball easily. Possession reclaimed. Back to Hackett.
Some beautiful move right there from the captain of the side, Jacob. He waited to see where he was going to move that ball to and got the ball so right. Connected it with peace without having to break the man down. That's just how to take a market. Showing his brilliance and why he's also the captain and the leader of the side. Leading by example, actually.
Foul on Victor. Free kick for Sporting Lagos.
Seun actually brought him down in that situation. Clearly a tackle and got past him. The playmaker for the team was looking to make a move, but he was hacked down as quickly as possible.
A chance now for Sporting Lagos. Can he get there? Just couldn't. Hilary Zion has gone out for a goal kick. Player down now for Godswill Akpabio. Gets the attention of the centre referee.
I think that was a slow run from the right back. Solomon Aluko should be getting to that ball. But sometimes it's not as you want. The ball was a bit faster than he expected. Or maybe it didn't take off as he would have wanted or as early as he should have. That would have been a beautiful ball for him to just cut back and have maybe one of his players slot it into the back of the net.
While the senior team of Sporting Lagos slog it out here today, the academy team currently in Ghana for the Rock Cup. So they hope to return to Nigeria with the trophy. Jeffrey Porter communicating with his technical team, charged with the responsibility of securing their top flight status, or restoring their top flight status rather. Not too far away from that target. 10 minutes into the second 45, Sporting Lagos nil, Godswill Akpabio nil. Godswill Akpabio FC officially launched and unveiled in 2024, signifying a bold entry into the NNL season. The club owned by Senate President Godswill Akpabio, unveiled with the aim of immediate success with aspirations to secure promotion to the NPFL. The NPFL, the holy grail of football teams. The Nigerian Football League system. Sporting Lagos didn't make any additions ahead of the second stanza of the season, with Jeffrey Botta alluding that he's happy with the squad that they've got. They indeed look to strengthen, but he couldn't find the players that would make the team better, according to his words. There's no point bringing in people for bringing sake. Hoping that the strongest squad and competitive to strike from Sadiq. Raw smile. Oh, he's blonde. The strike was good. There's so much power. Oh, the goalkeeper seems to have hurt himself in the process. Did he make the save?
It was a wayward strike actually, but I love the fact that he was confident about it. That was the only thing he had to do in that situation. Struck it so well, but the goalkeeper landed badly.
Maybe not really wayward.
Okay, way above the post, or just a bit over the bar, but it was a beautiful strike. One from that man, Sonikus. If he's done so much on the defense, you could easily recognize him with the color of his hair, the blonde. He's done so well, you hardly go past him. He's been watertight in that defense. But at least his strike has actually cost him some trouble for the goalkeeper of the side. And he awaits him, Victor Obiowa. You expect him to get back on his feet. He was going to jump up for that one, saw that he wasn't missing it, or he wasn't getting it, or there was no need to go too high. And in his landing, he was actually poor. Missed him, his Fulton. He's been treated now by the medics. Hopefully he gets back on his feet. He's also been instrumental in this game, positioned himself so well and caused some trouble for the top guys who would have gotten the goals in this game.
Continue to bring in the noise here, the Mobolaji Johnson Arena on a Monday evening in Lagos. Drums, the trumpets, the vuvuzelas.
It's actually a huge fanfare right here. And you know Sporting Lagos will not be left out. That's why they are called the noisy Lagosians. They never go away from the noise. The point is start hearing them speaking, let's go Sporting, let's go. The funny sound you hear, but that's one thing that keeps them going. The side understands the game so well, but have not hit the heights that they have wanted to. I think they've got some good administration behind the scenes. And just so that materializes as they look to get back into the league. I think the fullbacks for the Godswill Akpabio team has been doing so well. Really stopping what they have on their tracks. Making those great moves to make sure that nothing goes past them. Really been tough for the guys. That should be Elijah Ocon. I think was Samuel Bassi on the other side. Tough moves for the opponent. Trying to find their way through, but they know when those passes are going to be made and they've cut out on many of them. It's going to be really tough for Sporting Lagos to go past these guys. Maybe a new striker who is pacier and has a better positioning, or a winger who can actually cut in to hit those strikes will help them in this game.
60 minutes of action here. 1 hour of football played here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Sporting Lagos with the brown starts to the second 45. Akonji with heavy touches rolled out. The step of us was nice, but the final touch was heavy in the end to keep it in play. Clearly it's gone out. Well, if you're just joining, you would have thought that was a goal celebration. It wasn't a goal celebration. It was just the player for Akpabio, Martin Zigbe, running into the cameras.
He had to gain his balance, I guess. That's the way I see it, actually.
Who will yield first in this game? Godswill Akpabio has been on the back foot since the start of the second 45. They've been holding their own. Samuel Bassi robbed off the ball. Victor in possession now. Oh, great bit of skill there from the captain off the side. Raheem Suleiman doing just enough to protect the ball. He's won the free kick.
Oh, some classic skill right there, Manny. You don't get to see that every day, so you celebrate when you see it. How you move to that left foot, very sneaky and beautiful piece. Give it to the captain once again.
Substitution for the visitors with Tibe Achibong will be making way for Intikak Moses. First call from the away coach, Lawrence Ita. We'll wait to see if it will yield any result here. Intikak Moses, the player who's come on for Godswill Akpabio.
Just know substitution was needed. It's over 60 minutes. When you don't have a goal, you have to do something. Maybe this will just help their counter-attacking moves to get them the first goal that they need.
Victor trying to tee up Akanji. Well read by a location for Godswill Akpabio. Oh, it's been attacks after attacks. Sporting Lagos now still trying to create something now. He's been fouled. Or was that in the box or just on the line? It's a free kick for the home side. Shola, the player fouled. The referee assured with his decision. The yellow card is out for Martins. He paid for Godswill Akpabio. Continues to plead his innocence.
It was a clearly bad tackle, actually. Martin Zigbe actually had to bring him down. He had gone past almost everybody. All he did do was maybe shoot from that side to his right where he was coming from. And he just had to clip him down. Professional foul, I call that. Clearly outside the box. I think that was the last man he had to go past. Lovely move from that man once again. He knows how to make those runs. Shola Ladunjoye. Maybe not very basic, but you cannot take away a sneaky move from him. So hard to mark. For the optic time is one number free kick. Hopefully they take this one with full hands and see what they can do with it. Maybe to put it to the back of the net with the new kind of strikers we're seeing for this one.
Sheung Akanji and Jacob standing by for this one. Well, been joined by Abraham. He's clearly going to make way. So who will take this one? Is it going to be Jacob or Akanji? The two favorites for this free kick. Victor Obiamo staying switched on. The ball is looking like it's going to be Jacob. Akanji has made way. Jacob with a chance from this free kick. Jacob hits his head low and it's in! Through the legs, through the wall. And Jacob finally has given Sporting Lagos a deserved lead here in this game. Well, Victor Obiamo, the goalkeeper for Godswill Akpabio, thought he had that one covered. It took a slight deflection through the wall. And Sporting Lagos, finally, they've gotten their breakthrough that they've been knocking for all game.
Jacob Aldona doing some Ronaldinho skill right there. I remember that goal against Werder Bremen a long time ago. I think it was 2007 or 2006. Defenders jumping up and he just puts it under the legs. He didn't actually move. He actually nutmegged the marker and the one who was looking to stop the ball in that situation. What a goal that was. That's how to get a goal. Martin Sikpe couldn't stop it. That was the man who actually caused the free kick, deflecting the ball into his own net. A painful one for the goalkeeper, Obio. A painful one, but a good way to get the lead.
66 minutes of action. Sporting Lagos 1, Godswill Akpabio 0. They've looked the favourites since the restart, and now they've gotten the goal they fully deserved. Martin Sikpe would be kicking himself, considered the free kick, and the strike was deflected off the Godswill Akpabio, number 26 man. No chance for Victor in goal. Sporting Lagos will now look to double their lead. Godswill Akpabio will search for the equalizer.
That was precise. Had two men right there who were going to take the free kick. And he just left that place for him. Say, okay, go ahead. You're leaving it for the man who got the goal for them, Jacob Aldona. Done in the number 6 jersey. That's how to get things done. You don't have to hit it so hard sometimes. You just have to be brilliant about it. And you need a bit of luck to make it happen. And that's all he needed. And he got everything in this one. Beautiful game. A beautiful goal.
Oh, this could be a chance now for number 2. A chance for Akanji strikes. Victor makes the save. How did he repel that from going in? Almost 2 for Sporting Lagos. Oh, they still look hungry for more. There's a goal scorer. It's done well to keep it alive. Back to Jacob. Jacob sends it into the box. And header back to the goalkeeper.
Some brilliant move right there from Akanji, but you wonder why he went down in that situation. He saw what the good defender was going to do, ran in there. And that goal that was saved from him, I thought he was going to put it on the left side or the right side of the goalkeeper. He was going to put it where the goalkeeper was coming from, but there was not much space right there, and the goalkeeper was brilliant enough. I must say, Abastel Yobio has really been the reason they are in this game.
A yellow card is out for handball. Now the players of Godswill Akpabio now having none of the referee's call in this game. Bassi needs to be careful. Samuel Bassi having a go at the center referee. I think there was a handball situation. It's Ipe.
I think Samuel Bassi is getting too hardened, too animated. He has to watch out for that. It's close to picking up a red card.
Waits for confirmation. If who gets a yellow card, it is indeed Martins. Already on a yellow card, and now a handball situation. For him to get a yellow card, it seems the referee has stopped that one. Deliberate. Well, oh, this. This is the captain of the side, Samuel Bassi, still very much animated. Martins Igbe clearly handled the ball, but was it deliberate for him to be awarded a yellow card? Seems the referee has stopped that one deliberate. So at second yellow for Martins. You can see the gesticulation from the referee. It's a second yellow card for Martins, and he has been sent off.
At the top, and there was some spontaneity of a decision. Just wonder what exactly happened and why that was contested and cost the yellow card even for the captain of the side, Martins Igbe. Still not sure of what happened. He had a yellow card before now, Martins Igbe. So painful, he will be picking up a red card. And the captain of the side took it upon himself, almost fighting the referee, and he also picked up a yellow card in that situation. We hope that the decision is made right and you have the players back on the pitch.
It's been an eventful evening for Martin Siegbe. Consider the free kick that led to the goal. The free kick from Jacob was deflected off him and into the goal, and now a handball and a second yellow card for Martins, and he's been sent off. The visitors go down, a man down, and a huge job now to carry on.
A very painful situation for him, actually. And he came in a quick succession. The first yellow card, the goal that he deflected into the back of the net. Some cooling break and they are having at this point, and you just want to see the game get back again. I don't think you should have done that in that situation, but maybe it was just a reflex and the adrenaline rush response that he had in that situation. The noisy Lagosians are very much right there, showing what they are made of. Joyful that one man.
Surely they can be excited when you are goal up with a man advantage now. You expect your team to be on the ascendancy. Oh, the players still protesting that second yellow card. The decision has been made. There's no VAR to overturn. The red card stands. Free kick for Sporting Lagos.
And I'll tell you, this is where legs are heavy sometimes. And you see your hands and playing some parts that the legs should play. Maybe that was what happened to that man, Ikwe. The minds get tested. Sporting Lagos, they are pushed. They've gotten the first goal. They are still believing that they can get more. I must tell you that this is what they've been able to do. And that's the mark of a side, chasing something bigger. One goal is never enough.
Godswill Akpabio now will try to do the unprecedented. With a man short, they trail. Can they pull something from this game?
That was actually a team cross into the box for the option time. You're seeing that from the Godswill Akpabio side. They want to do something different. They want to get the results, but they also have to do something better than what they've done so far. Looks like their strength is on the right side. But Sporting Lagos have got enough numbers to stop what they are putting. And you can see the number 10 man, one of the finest players for the team, coming back there to also stop what they have in their track. Playing some good football today, missed the best of chances. Victor Samo also defending and causing the corner.
The corner comes in from Godswill Akpabio. Well, it was a promising corner. Still knocking on the door now. The strike just too high. Well, the visitors looking to respond here.
That was some great striker. The substitute rather. Thought he would have gotten that goal, but a bit higher than the post for the away side. So painful for him. You could see his reaction. Catching that he couldn't put that one in the back of the net.
The game's still very much alive. I'm sure Jeffrey Botta will be screaming that to his players. Even though they go with a man advantage, you don't want to snooze. As Aliu. Free kick for the home side. Solomon Loko, the man fouled. Looks in some discomfort, so he needs to be careful now. Ready on a yellow card as well. Elijah Okon.
Maybe we should have picked up a red card a while ago. Because one of those free kicks that were close to the penalty box. He has to be really careful.
Now the visitors will be making a double change. Emmanuel Joseph will be one of the players coming on for Godswill Akpabio. Alongside Wisdom Tom. So double change for Coach Lawrence. As Jacob scored the lead goal so far in this game. Abraham, nicely done, back to Harcourt. We'll be hoping to preserve his clean sheets come 90 minutes. Suleiman with a low cross in the box. So the final touch came off the Sporting Lagos captain. It's a goal kick for Godswill Akpabio.
Suleiman wasn't looking up, just had to make that ball. He had no option. I think he made that pass really poorly. And maybe Aliyu Baba wasn't making the run that he was supposed to make as the striker of that team, putting himself in position.
Great take there from Jacob. It's found Akanji. Akanji to Ali, where the pass intercepted by the substitutes. Wisdom Tom. Hilary Zion doing well enough to win the trophy for Sporting Lagos. You wonder how they will approach the final 12 minutes of this game. Sporting Lagos, should they go gung-ho looking for the second, or just keep it tight, hold on to possession and maintain a one-goal lead here?
Maybe they will get some substitutions in to turn things around, or to either increase than what they have already. Maybe 2 goals or 3 goals to be comfortable. You can't go away to get a 2-0 victory. I think that's what will be on their mind at this point. But a victory is enough to top the table.
The ball in the box, a chance for Godswill Akpabio, they've equalized! Silence all around the stadium. Kingsley finally gets his goal. Had a glorious chance in the first 45 to put Godswill Akpabio in front. Well, they've showed why they are the second highest scoring team in this conference. A man down, a goal down, and they've equalized. Kingsley, the goal scorer for the away side, against the run of play. Harcourt beaten for the first time today. He looks in disgust. How did that one go past him? Kingsley rewarded for his tenacity, and the visitors have restored parity here.
That was a beautiful goal. Got the pass from the captain, who had been talking so tough. And look at how the defense was poorly beaten, all lost. Beautiful finish, put it back to where the goalkeeper was coming from. And that's just how you get to score a goal when you need to score a goal. That's how you get an equalizer when you need to get an equalizer. That man is, just for me, the stand-up man in this one. Kingsley Joseph, he's been everywhere in this game. That pass came in from Samuel Bansi from the right. It was a cross that beat about 3-4 defenders. None of them could touch the ball. They were all expecting one other person to do it, I guess. And it was a complete beating of the goalkeeper, Ebenezer Harcourt. And this is just how this game might end. Second time they might be drawing a team they went away to beat.
The head coach have responded now with substitution for Sporting Lagos. Jeffrey Botta. Final 10 minutes plus added time to play. Sporting Lagos 1, Godswill Akpabio 1. The visitors down to 10 men. Shehu Akanji taking off for Lasisi Alabi. Can Sporting Lagos now get themselves back in front? The save. Well, you must give credit to that man, Victor. Has really kept this game alive for Godswill Akpabio. What a save there to deny Sporting Lagos from restoring their lead. And Sporting Lagos still piling up the pressure Great turn this is. Nice turn from Shola. Free kick for Sporting Lagos. Taken quickly. Showing all the urgency now. The home side. A low cross in the box from Solomon. Blocked out for a throw-in. .81 minutes. Time waiting for no one here. Now great flick from Aliyu looking for Victor. Cleared by that man who's been everywhere in the defense. Ogunjobi Kamoru for Godswill Akpabio.
Just to remind you, Aqua United will be very happy at this result. And remember, they are neighbors. Godswill Akpabio is a team that also comes from that same state. So it's going to be a thing of joy for them if a brother is helping them out in this kind of a situation. Yes, they can't top the table, but these guys have played some good football. They are now moving out with that sense of urgency, even with some tired legs. But this is not where they should be at this point in time. This is where you get punished when you don't take chances. The goalkeeper also, like you mentioned, has been instrumental for Aqua United. Obio really stood tall all through the game.
Oh, great dummy there. Touched too many. But they've regained possession now quickly. Alabi, the substitute to Abraham. Abraham in the box. The cutback comes and a chance for Victor. The strike was blocked. The final touch came off a blue shirt. It's going to be a goal kick.
You keep asking the question, when is this man going to get the goal? After all is done for his team, he's still struggling to get one into the back of the net. The number 10 man for Sporting Lagos almost put this one in the back of the net. Victor Samuel, great cutback again to him. He hits it again, but that looked like a goal kick, but it's been given as a corner. The ball touched him again as he went out.
Looks like a corner, given as a goal kick. Is that what you meant to say? It's a goal kick.
Actually, was given a goal kick? Okay, that means it was correct. I think I mixed things up right there. Spot on from the referee. Didn't look like it at first. Had to take a second look. Just wonder, like we say when we're growing up, which soap he take bath? You wonder which soap he had his bath with and why he's been so unlucky in this game. Maybe why he's not been really clinical in front of goal. But he shot this one so well. Unfortunately, he was well blocked and he hits him back, goes out for a goal kick.
Oh, clearly, the Sporting Lagos bench will be wondering how they let their lead slip from their hands.
It's a case of worry for them right now. You can see Jeffrey Borter just also feeling a bit dejected, not happy with the situation. Felt he had done a good job. But as much as you play the best of football, Manny, you also have to take the best of chances. The final third is keen again. That's where they have not been clinical, I must be sincere.
Another substitution for Sporting Lagos. Lee Baba taken off. Lee Baba has had his own fair share of chances in this game. Final 5 minutes was out of time. 85 on the clock. Sporting Lagos 1, Godswill Akpabio 1. Jacob Ondona for Sporting Lagos with the opener from a free kick. Kingsley Joseph with the equalizer for third man, Godswill Akpabio. Lasisi with a heavy cross in the box. Well, he's brought the energy since coming on, but the cross this time it's just hit with so much power.
He's actually held on to the ball more than we've seen with every other player. He's really coming there to show his things. Lasisi Alabi, he needs them to get those balls in, but that was really a poor cross, like you mentioned. Not close to getting anyone. Really agricultural with that cross. Should be doing better, but he's coming with that energy to actually reawaken the attack and see what the final third can do. And I love the fact that they've also taken Aliou Baba. He's not been really present in that attack. Let's see if the man who comes on for him can turn things around.
Still trying to restore their lead in this game. Sporting Lagos, Lassisi once again has found his fellow substitute. The flick from the captain, fouled by Basi. Play on, says the referee.
Good defense right there from Godswill Akpabio. United, they are really pushing strong, not wanting anything to go past them. I think they've been watertight to a level, giving away some free kicks, which is one of them that we saw that became a goal.
Another chance. Final pass intercepted. Long ball now for Kingsley to chase. Kingsley has got the pace. Abraham has done well, just enough to win that one cleanly, says the referee.
Now some race right there, Abraham really showing why he's still on the beach. Where we have tired legs, he's been playing all through, and I tell you, that was some good race around right there, and covered up so well for the defense.
Corner for Sporting Lagos. Sensing danger here. Godswill Akpabio, they need to stay switched on. They've held their own for large parts of this game. Both teams now will be making Godswill Akpabio trying to hold on now. Oh, by virtue of being a man down, you think a draw will be a good result for the visitors. John Lockie on for Solomon Uloko for Sporting Lagos. Corner comes in. Header from Sadiq. The clearance to safety. Possession to Abraham. A poor pass from Abraham. You could hear the jeers from the crowd. Poor pass there. Throwing for Godswill Akpabio. And they are in no rush to take this throw. Taking their time. Elijah finally ready to take this throw in. Lassisi Alabi, Abraham. A minute left, if no more time to play. Wait for confirmation of how much added time will be added. We are hearing it's going to be 7 minutes, but we'll wait for confirmation. Free kick for Sporting Lagos. On the ropes now, Godswill Akpabio. In Sikak has conceded a free kick here. Jeffrey Bottas screaming at his players. If you could read the Leafs really well, calling for Hillary to take his position.
Some poor tackle right there. Clearly brought down this on that free kick opportunity. That's the only way they got the first goal. Can they do it again? The question that remains to be answered. This time around, they'll be doing most likely an instant swinger.
Cross into the box. Clearance from Basi. Ogunjobi with that header clearance. 7 minutes of added time confirmed. Oh, great first touch. Sporting Lagos. Great second touch. And now the chance now for Sadiq to hit this one. Decided to go for the pass. The strike will eventually come. Well, that move resulted to nothing for Sporting Lagos.
What a cut that was, Manny. Went past two players with that one touch. They all expected he was going to make a pass or cross into the box or hit the ball hard. Cuts back and gives a clear pass. But the man himself actually decided to control the ball. So funny how Sadiq situation. They should be doing better with conditions like that. Maybe a one-time strike would have given them the goal, but once they control the ball, they had a crowd, and you can see the bench of the opponent, Godswill Akpabio United, on their toes, wanting to at least get this result.
Take a second look at that chance from Sporting Lagos. Great bit of skill there down the right-hand side. And the pass for Sadiq was good. Maybe he could have pulled the trigger earlier on, but delayed, took his time. And in the end, defensive recovery from the visitors. Into other time now. Sporting Lagos searching for the all-important second goal that will see them restore their lead in this game. Sporting Lagos will stay second on the log if the result stays this way. Core United clearly would be the happiest. A chance now for the Lagosians. Goalkeeper off his line. We've got options in the box. Cross headed out. Sheon will okay with that header. Attacks after attacks. Abraham will hit this one. Post strike. Goal kick. Oh, goalkeeper has gone down. Oh, no contact. Oh, clearly the Sporting Lagos players not too happy with the antics now from the Godswill Akpabio players.
I wonder what took him down. The ball didn't come close to him. He was trying to kill the tempo of the game. Maybe he has missed his steps, twisted something. The fans are all quiet, not what they want to see. What a painful situation they will find themselves. Chances created by both sides, but you know it was more from Sporting Lagos to win this game. This man, Bassi, will be the happiest guy. Spoke his heart out and won. I got a yellow card. Not quite long they got the victory, or rather the equalizer. I think that will be like a victory for them. If you ask me, I think that's enough revenge against a team that came home or came away to their own home ground and defeated them by 2-0.
4 minutes of the 7 added time played. The yellow card is out. Clearly to the goalkeeper for time wasting. The medics came on, but he got back on his feet. So Victor Obio has had a decent game today. He's made some string of saves to keep Godswill Akpabio in this tie. Sporting Lagos free kick, fouled by Bassi. Here's Abraham to his captain, Raheem Suleiman. Here's Victor now for Sporting Lagos. Hilary. So Sporting Lagos in possession. Nicely done there. It's brought down. This time the referee says play on.
He's really been doing some great quantum on that right hand side. A good sub. But unfortunately it's not working out as he planned. Some brilliant performance from him. So unfortunate that the goals are not coming in.
5 minutes of the 7 added time played. Sporting Lagos still piling up the pressure. Advantage for the home side. Drop ball. Play will carry on now. Time running out for the noisy Lagosians. They would be disappointed in how they relinquished their lead in this game. Lasisi Alabi with the ball into the box, or the cutback stopped brilliantly by Sheon. Back to Sporting Lagos. Here is Bassi now calling for the free kick. He gets it. Advantage Godswill Akpabio.
The captain of the side knew what he wanted, got it, and will use that time to actually catch some breath. It's a tough one for them, but you think they have done so much to be in this game. A part of the goals, Samuel Bassi. Speedy stood as a captain all through the game.
Anywhere will do from that man, Ogunjobi Kamoru. Free kick for Sporting Lagos. One final chance now for the home side on that right-hand channel. If anything wants to happen, needs to happen from this move. Oh, the dummy there just didn't see Victor coming. The idea was good, the intention was good from Shola, but Victor clearly wasn't in same minds. The strike from distance. And out for a goal kick. No worries for Harcourt. 7 minutes of added time completed now. The referee will be sounding his whistle any moment from now. The bench of Godswill Akpabio screaming at the referee that it is time. But clearly no time for one final attack for Sporting Lagos. Looks to his watch, whistles in their mouths, and it is full time. Godswill Akpabio have picked up a point here against all the odds. After a goalless first 45, this game came to life in the second 45. Sporting Lagos and Godswill Akpabio have shared the spoils here.
A huge share of the spoils, I tell you, Manny. A game you would have expected one team to actually win. Sporting Lagos had all the chances to score. They couldn't actually put anyone in the back of the net. The goalkeeper for the Sporting Lagos side also stopped Godswill Akpabio for scoring early on in the first game, on the first half actually. Saved them some balls and with his reflexes. Unfortunately, it's not cool for them. It's not looking good at all. But this is how it ends. They actually have to settle what they have in this conference and look to fight another day.
Well, clearly some section of the fans airing their displeasure at the players. Jeffrey Botta still screaming. Botta is done and dusted here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Sporting Lagos remains second on the log. They picked up a point at home soil against Godswill Akpabio. Akwa United clearly licking their lips. Full-time score in Lagos. Sporting Lagos 1, Godswill Akpabio 1. Well, some of the highlights from the second 45. No goals in the first 45, but 2 goals happened in this second half. Sporting Lagos against Godswill Akpabio, match day 11 from the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos. Well, in the 47th minute, just 2 minutes into the second half, Aliyu Baba had this chance from a header. Always difficult to direct those headers into the dangerous position. Well, Sporting Lagos kept on knocking on the door. They started the second 45 like a house on fire, creating those chances. Victor could have wondered how he didn't get his name on the score sheet in this game for Sporting Lagos. Victor Samuel this time decided to turn provider, but his low drive in the box saved by Victor, who's had a decent game. Well, this time from the number 4 man, Sadiq, from range. Got the much needed power, but the elevation was poor. Sadiq Yusuf with that strike from distance. Less than 15 minutes into the second 45, Sporting Lagos creating chance after chance, and they got the breakthrough eventually from this free kick. Jacob, hard and low, a slight deflection past the goalkeeper of Godswill Akpabio FC, Victor Obio, who's been brilliant all game for the Godswill Akpabio side, but no chance from this free kick. The deflection does enough to change the trajectory of the ball. No chance for the goalkeeper. Jacob will celebrate Sporting Lagos goal, and just when you thought It will be all for the home side against the run of play. Godswill Akpabio got the equalizer in the 78th minute. Kingsley, who missed a glorious chance in the first 45, made no mistake this time from the 6-yard box. Where was the defense of Sporting Lagos? A ball over the top, Bassi with the ball in the box, and Kingsley with the finish. Defense gone back in there for Sporting Lagos. No chance for Harcourt, who's also made some decent saves in this game for Sporting Lagos. Well, Kingsley this time with the finish to restore parity for 10 men Godswill Akpabio. Before this goal, they had a player sent off, Martins Ikpe, for 2 yellow cards. But after that equalizer, Sporting Lagos created decent chances as well to restore their lead in this game. Victor once again this time, but his strike was blocked. Godswill Akpabio putting their bodies on the line, preventing those strikes from going on targets. The final touch in this instance came on Victor. Goal kick was awarded. And after 7 minutes of added time, the referee sounded the full-time whistle. Against all the odds, with a man disadvantage, Godswill Akpabio have picked up a point here to deny Sporting Lagos the chance of going on top of the log. Well, our official man of the match has gone to the number 23 man for Sporting Lagos, Shola Oladunjoye for Sporting Lagos. He is the official man of the match. I mean, he was decent all game, but they just couldn't pick up maximum points in this fixture. So, somewhat bittersweet feeling for Shola Oladunjoye of Sporting Lagos.
Really bittersweet. He would have wanted to win this game, had a fantastic first half, but couldn't also take his own chance. And kudos to Mamalo Shaw, Saliu Kolapo, the match commissioner, for giving him the man of the match award.
Oh, it's a wrap here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Once again, to remind you, the full-time score: Sporting Lagos 1, Godswill Akpabio 1. Match day 11 done and dusted. The NNL season continues as we head into match day 12. I've done this alongside my co-commentator Azubike Odicha. My name is Emmanuel Sebastian. Till we come away again next time on TX3 Sports. Enjoy the rest of the week. Bye-bye.
What we do at Team 33, it's not just a business. There is power in being able to capture stories and being on a journey. Paying attention to the details. Really caring about the customer feedback.
On 5. Setback right 2. And goal shot 2.
Team 33 is a outside broadcast company.
Nigerian veteran actor.
Goal shot 5. Goal shot 5. Thank you.
We specialize in delivering top-notch multi-camera event coverage and live streaming services